What if the difference between average finances and massive growth comes down to just a few smart investment decisions? In 2026, investing isn't only for experts. It's a skill anyone can learn, from complete beginners to advanced investors. The key isn't just where you put your money, but how you think about risk, timing, and long-term growth. With the right strategy, even small investments can compound into something powerful over time. In this video, you'll discover the top 10 smart investments for massive growth, from beginner-friendly options to more advanced opportunities. 10. Start with yourself. Skill-based investment. Before putting money into markets, the highest return investment is your own capability. Skills like digital marketing, coding, sales, and financial literacy compound over time and directly increase your earning potential. Unlike stocks or crypto, this investment cannot crash overnight. When you improve your ability to generate income, every future investment becomes easier and more powerful. Most beginners skip this step and rush into markets, but professionals understand that income growth fuels investment growth. 9. High-yield savings and emergency fund. It may not sound exciting, but stability is the foundation of growth. A high-yield savings account or a solid emergency fund protects you from financial shocks. Without this buffer, you're forced to sell investments at the worst possible time. Smart investors don't just chase returns, they manage risk. This step ensures that your long-term investments remain untouched during emergencies, allowing compounding to work uninterrupted. 8. Index funds. The beginner's power tool. For most people, broad market index funds are the safest and most efficient entry point into investing. These funds track entire markets, reducing risk while still delivering consistent long-term growth. Instead of trying to pick winning stocks, you own a piece of the entire economy. Over time, this strategy has proven to outperform most individual investors. It's simple, low-cost, and highly effective. Exactly what beginners need. 7. Individual stocks with strategic thinking. Once you understand the basics, individual stocks allow for higher returns, but with higher risk. The key here is not gambling, but analyzing businesses. Focus on companies with strong fundamentals, consistent revenue growth, and competitive advantages. Professionals don't chase hype, they invest in value. This stage requires patience, research, and discipline, but it can significantly accelerate your portfolio's growth when done correctly. 6. Real estate, physical asset, long-term wealth. Real estate remains one of the most reliable wealth-building tools. Whether it's rental properties, land, or real estate investment trusts, property provides both appreciation and cash flow. It also offers leverage. You can control a large asset with relatively small capital. Over time, rental income and property value increases create a powerful wealth engine. However, it requires planning, maintenance, and market understanding. 5. Digital assets, the modern wealth engine. The digital economy has created entirely new categories of investment. Websites, online businesses, YouTube channels, and e-commerce stores can generate scalable income with relatively low startup costs. Unlike traditional assets, digital platforms allow rapid growth if executed correctly. A single successful online asset can produce recurring revenue with minimal ongoing input. However, the barrier is not money, it's consistency, creativity, and understanding audience demand. Those who master this space often achieve faster growth than traditional investors because they operate in a high-leverage environment. 4. Dividend investing, turning assets into cash flow. Dividend stocks bridge the gap between growth and income. They provide regular payouts while still allowing for capital appreciation. This creates a powerful cycle. Reinvest dividends to buy more shares, which then generate more dividends. Over time, this snowball effect accelerates wealth creation. For many investors, this is the stage where investing begins to feel real. Money starts working for them, not just growing on paper. It's a strategy that rewards patience and consistency, making it ideal for long-term financial independence. 3. Cryptocurrency. Navigating high volatility for high returns. Cryptocurrency represents one of the most volatile yet potentially rewarding investment spaces. It operates on emerging technology, which creates both massive opportunity and significant risk. For beginners, this should be approached cautiously. Only a small portion of the portfolio should be allocated here. The key is education and discipline. Emotional decisions in crypto often lead to losses, while strategic long-term thinking can lead to exponential gains. Professionals treat it as a high-risk, high-reward component within a balanced portfolio, not a primary foundation. 2. Business ownership. Unlimited growth potential. Owning a business is one of the most powerful ways to build wealth because it removes income ceilings. Whether it's a service-based business, e-commerce store, or startup, the potential for scaling is enormous. Unlike traditional investments, where returns are influenced by external markets, a business allows you to directly impact growth through strategy and execution. However, it also demands responsibility, resilience, and problem-solving. Many of the world's wealthiest individuals didn't rely solely on investments. They built systems that generated income continuously. 1. The compounding principle, the ultimate wealth multiplier. At the core of all successful investing lies compounding. This is the process where your returns generate additional returns, creating exponential growth over time. It's not about finding the perfect investment. It's about consistency, reinvestment, and patience. Small amounts, when invested regularly and allowed to grow, can turn into substantial wealth. The earlier you start, the more powerful compounding becomes. This principle applies across all assets: stocks, real estate, businesses, and even personal skills. Now you've explored the smart investment paths that can take you from beginner to pro. The real advantage isn't picking one perfect investment. It's building a strategy, staying consistent, and thinking long-term. If this gave you a better understanding of how to grow your money, don't forget to like the video and hit the subscribe button for more practical investing and wealth-building insights. Start small, stay disciplined, and let your investments grow over time.